Albert Einstein once said at a conference, "Spinoza's God is the God I believe in. His Ethics is the greatest philosophical book for me. Spinoza is the greatest philosopher in my opinion." But what did Einstein mean when he said Spinoza's God? Let's take a look at Spinoza's philosophy, and in particular, his pantheistic view, that is, his understanding of nature God. Spinoza lived in the Netherlands in the 17th century and was one of the pioneers of the Enlightenment. Unfortunately, he did not live a long life. While working as a lens grinder, he died at the age of 45 due to glass dust filling his lungs. Another striking event was his excommunication from the Jewish community to which he belonged. After that, he lived a solitary life, and his most important work, Ethics, was published after his death. Philosophical approach. Spinoza was influenced by Descartes. However, unlike him, he argued that religion and science could never be reconciled. Reason and nature were at the center of his thinking. The method he used in ethics is quite interesting. The geometric method. First, he defines concepts, then lists axioms, and finally arrives at proofs through propositions. For example, in the section on God, first the definition, then the explanation, then the axioms, and finally the logical proofs. This method creates a system that is both orderly and understandable. What is pantheism? The main issue here is Spinoza's pantheistic understanding of God. According to pantheism, God and nature are one and the same. God is not a transcendent being separate from the universe. The laws of nature are God himself. The question must be asked, if God is nature itself, then isn't everything in the universe, matter, energy, laws, simply different manifestations of God? At this point, Spinoza emphasizes the concept of substance. So, what is substance? Although it has been used in different ways in philosophy, for Spinoza, substance is that which needs nothing else to exist, that which can only be understood through itself. Based on this definition, he rejects the idea of a transcendent God in religions, because, according to him, everything in the universe is a different manifestation of a single substance. That substance is nature itself. If we look at earlier philosophers, figures such as Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle lived before Christianity, so such a debate was not on their agenda. Throughout the Middle Ages, philosophers spent approximately 1,000 years attempting to prove the Christian God. Spinoza broke this chain by seeing God within the universe, within nature itself. Einstein and Spinoza's God. Why did Einstein admire Spinoza so much? Because in his eyes, Spinoza's understanding of God was completely different. Einstein said, "Those who do not know Spinoza remain in the same place." Spinoza's God seems to say to humanity, "Don't waste your time praying and beating your chest. All I want is for you to live your life. Smile, have fun, enjoy nature. My home is not in churches or temples. It is in the mountains, forests, seas, and most importantly, in your heart." According to Spinoza, it is futile to seek God outside ourselves, for God is within us. If you wish to show your gratitude, do so by protecting nature, taking care of your health, and building good relationships with others. In short, God is not a being to be sought far away. He is a reality that can be found in every miracle you experience, in everything you see, and within yourself. Let's conclude with Einstein's words. Just look more closely at nature, and you will understand everything better.